If you play Beaks and are looking for a complete ultimate guide through weapons progression and how to earn cash and XP quickly, you've come to the right place. So when you load into Beaks, you're going to find yourself in the default spawn point in Beakwoods. You can find the merchant right here, and then you have the gunsmith and the dartsmith over here. At first you will load in with the Beakwood rifle, which does 5 damage a hit and is quite slow compared to the other ones. It's really easy to level up at first, as you simply shoot the birds flying high up in the sky. And yes, the bullet drop did get lowered, so it is now much easier to catch the birds. And with the addition of the new UI at the top, you can clearly see which bird you're catching. And I just caught a rusty sparrow, which can sell for 23 bucks and is 1 in 417. Now you might be wondering how I have the advanced binoculars. These binoculars show the exact distance of the bird you are looking at. You can easily toggle these on and off, which is very useful, and then you also have the basic binoculars, which just don't show the distance. You can also use the glider, which might be a bit buggy when you equip it, but apart from that it works perfectly fine. If you want to get these items, there's a shop called the Beaks Premium. You can pay Robux for the advanced binoculars and the glider, but you can also get them for free using the in-game cash. I do own double XP, I'm not sure why that's not showing, but that is quite useful as well. All of these game passes are not pay to win at all, as this just gives you 2 extra darts, this allows you to sell anywhere, and this allows you to set your camp point anywhere, which you can easily do as a free to play as well. The game passes just offer a bit more freedom. Now I'm going to show you where to buy the binoculars and the glider if you don't want to pay Robux for them. Just simply follow where I go. Yeah, you also have the wishing well. I'll go over that in a bit more depth later. But for now, let's just carry on down this stream, and then we should find the blacksmith. Yeah, I mean, you kind of get flashbanged by the graphics, but that's really not a problem, and I'm sure the devs are fixing it. So here, you can buy the glider for 2,500 bucks. You could buy the advanced binocular for the same price, and the basic binoculars for 1,500 bucks. So this guy's basically the gear merchant. If you're just starting out, I actually recommend instead of staying at Beakwoods, you should go down to Quill Lake, which is just down here, as there are tons of bird spawns which give decent amount of XP. Let me shoot this sandhill crane quickly. Obviously this weapon only does 5 damage per hit, but the weapons later on in the guide do way more. After hunting here for a while, you should collect 1,500 bucks and head back to Beakwoods to pick up the hunter's rifle. It does 3 more damage than the Beakwoods rifle, travels 100 studs a second quicker, and is overall a better weapon. Oh, look at that bird. Wait a second. Look at that. That is so cool. A lava parrot. That is the coolest one so far. 1 in 10,000. No way. Yeah, the mutations are a bit buggy at the moment, but don't worry, they will be fixed. Like other games, leveling up is quite a bit of a challenge and requires a lot of grinding and effort. Basically, each of these Beakwoods birds gives around, I think, 20 XP, maybe actually less. I think maybe around 5. So about 5 XP per catch. 1 in 833 would probably give around 30 XP. But as you can see, Quill Lake is up there with easy to see markers to find your way around the map. Same thing with Mount Beaks. When you start out, you might find it hard to catch the birds up in Mount Beaks because they have a lot of HP and they spawn high up in the sky. And especially with a weapon that doesn't go very far and is quite slow, you might struggle to hit the birds. But with the hunter's rifle, you should have no problem hitting them at all. It still doesn't do as much damage as you would want, but you are going to have to stick with this until you buy the next weapon. There we go, I've got my Harpy Eagle. So this guy should sell for 180 bucks, which easily makes Mountain Beaks the best place for cash, and XP as well. Let's see how much he sells for. Exactly 180 bucks. So the price on the bird when you're holding it does not lie. The best birds here is the mythical red-tailed hawk, which has an average value of 462 bucks. And you can also see the mutations you discovered on it. That is really cool. Oh yeah, the heaviest I've captured is 1,663 kilograms. So as you can see, all of those birds up in the mountains sell for a really good price and can easily get you some good gear and weapons quickly. But the only issue at the moment is that the weapons are slow to progress through the bird's health bar, which is exactly why we're going to the Quill Lake merchant right here. You can either buy one of 2 weapons here, one being the Lakeborn shotgun and the other being the Lakeborn rifle. I don't currently have the Lakeborn shotgun, even though I could buy it, but the Lakeborn rifle is better in most aspects, as it is good at short range and long range equally. So if we equip this, we can go from dealing 8 damage per shot to dealing 12. So that is an addition of 4 extra damage per bullet. This makes it way easier to catch birds. The small ducks you can easily 2-tap, and that is a sandhill crane. Okay, the best bird here is the mythical great egret, which is really good, but also very rare to spawn, of course. You've got the great egret at an average value of 514 bucks, and the heaviest I've captured is nearly 10,000 kilograms. So this is one heavy bird. I suggest going in the water in first person and just sitting still and shooting at the birds. Like these little swans you can just kill very quickly like that, and these ducks you can easily 2-tap. I don't even think they give bad XP as well. Oh, hello Mr. Bird. Is that a great egret? Black and white flamingo. Flamingos are a legendary here. You can kill them pretty easily actually with this rifle. Shouldn't be too hard. The final rifle that you need to progress to is way better than this. It does an insane amount of damage per hit, and it can easily 2-tap most small birds. So one singular black and white flamingo should sell for $239. Yes, it did. Yeah, you can easily see why this place is really good for XP to begin with, because there's so many birds. You've got a pelican here, a black swan here, a duckling. Ah, I did forget to mention, in every single location there will be an NPC that is labelled as a camper, and you can set your spawn point with them. As you can see for Quill Lake, you've got Donald right here, and if you just walk up to him, he'll ask why you're here, and you have to pay $100 to set your spawn point here permanently. I'm not going to do it because I already have mine set at Mount Beaks. If you're new to the game, or you just haven't fully explored yet, you might be wondering where I'm going, and yeah, 3 locations would be really small and probably not enough at all. But the game has just been released, so obviously keep that in mind. There are tons of bugs being fixed every day, lots of updates planned for the future, so there's a bunch to look forward to. I'm definitely looking forward to it. The good thing is the UI here doesn't stay on the screen for very long. As you can see, it just disappeared. Deadlands. When you drop down here, you will be able to see an orange name tag in this shed. You will set your spawn point here with him, if you want to stay here, that is. But then, if you continue going this way, you will see 3 more orange name tags. I'm not too sure if you're meant to be able to see them through the wall. The cherry blossom event has started. I've got no clue what that does, to be honest. Zero clue. When you go in here, you will see Dr. Black, the bird collector, Scar the dartsmith, and Commander Thorn, who sells the guns. You need to be level 35 to purchase this weapon and have 55,000 bucks. And you can see here, you want to buy the Viper rifle. I mean, look at that thing. That is just insanely good. Handling 91%, strength 25. That means it does 25 damage a hit. That's insane. So let's equip that here. And as you can see, that is very quick. Not sure what Barman does here. He looks a tad exhausted. But 100%, once you do have this weapon, you are going to find this game a lot easier. If I can find a bird. You also should not struggle to hit birds at long range. Okay, striped skeleton crow easily goes down in 3 hits. Also, if you're wondering how to get back to your spawn, just simply reset just like that. And as you can see, I respawned with Axel the camper in Mountain Beaks, and it's as simple as that to get back to spawn. And these are the eagles that give 190 bucks per catch, and I think around 120 XP. So this rifle compared with this spot is insanely good. I mean, this is the best way to make money at this point. I mean, that Harris Hawk stands no chance. Oh, look at that, little coloured bird. 2-toned chickadee. I also love the sounds. All of your guns are going to be shown in your hunter kit, and you can easily get darts, such as this iron dart, the steel dart, the razor dart, and the crystal dart. All of these darts cost a different price because they're either legendary ones, common ones, or maybe the dartsmiths in certain places have more luck. Yes, can you craft some for me? Just 250 bucks. Oh wow, I just got 8 darts. That is really good. Oh, I think I found my answer to what on earth is the cherry blossom event. It seems to be just cherry blossom. Cherry boo boo, of course! There is a mutation in the game called cherry, so this just spawns a bunch of them, and you can one-tap. Oh, it's gone! No! Well, that's a nice little thing to get right there. The max level at the moment is also level 75, which is quite a bit of a grind, but I'm glad it's not too high. I'm glad it's not unreachable, but obviously level rewards will be given in the future, as well as the level cap being raised. Maybe not to an insane level. But yeah, that's really about it for now. I've gone over the best weapon progression, the best spots for XP and cash, and mostly all of the birds that I can think of, including that cool cherry blossom event at the end. If you did find this helpful, I'd appreciate it if you liked the video and subscribed, as I'm trying to reach 10,000 subscribers soon, and I'll see you guys in the next video.